maybe I would, or maybe just do content with them. Like, I don't think I would stop content outright, but unless they were really rich and just could not, because I like being a very independent person. I like having my own money. I like supporting myself. So if they were able to do that, but then it would also put me in a position where I feel vulnerable because I don't have my own stream of income.
Okay. What was your question?
I was gonna say, so what is hookup culture to you?
Kind of like how people just like go on the Tinder late at night. They're like, "Come over, baby girl," and then they're like, "Yeah, mama, I'm coming over." Like, that's like that stuff. So I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of that.
Hookup culture isn't just. It's like the next level where like you don't even know their name and you're doing it.
I mean, it could be less than that. It could just be like. I don't know, like the one night stands is a hookup culture, obviously.
I'm just wondering how that's any different from
what I
your
do.
Job is. Yeah.
Well, to me, it's very professional. I think you show up, you sign the paperwork, you have to do paperwork, you have to take pictures of IDs. It's very discussed, like we're doing this then. If there's a camera guy, they have to go over all of that. It's very set up. It's not like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the time girls, you can just lube up your cooch and you're good. Like, it's not even really intimate sometimes.
I don't think the hookup culture is intimate either.
I mean, I think that like sometimes I feel like girls that do corn, they're not always even aroused. Like sometimes it's just.
I think girls doing hookup culture aren't always aroused.
Yeah. Well, why are they doing it then?
Can I ask
That's a great question. That's what we're trying to answer.
Because
Giovanni JD donated $200. Hookup culture is bad. I'm a relationship girl, but I myself. I don't think you're lying, but not facing that inherent conflict in your stated values is pathetic. Virtuously bankrupt.
Wah wah.
Do you think the money is worth?
Do you have a response to Giovanni?
I mean, I think you can be a relationship person. And also do what I do, which I'm not a problem to.
Really quick before I have Dominica. Okay, yeah. I got it.
Yes, you got it.
Because you said in a voice note, "I'm a good girlfriend."
Yes, I'd be spoiling. But if you're signing up to date me, you already know what you're getting into, whether it's filming with me or me filming with other people. And I probably wouldn't expect a man that's a normal man, like not doing content, to let me go film with other people. I wouldn't expect that.
Isn't any guy who's willing to date a woman who does? Isn't he like a cuck?
I mean, I'm a cuck. I'll cuck my boyfriend. I don't care. It's mutual. And if they're into that, they're into that. They're not always into that.
But I guess it's like, I'm a good girlfriend.
Yes.
But you fuck other men on camera.
But I'm a very loving person. I give all the gifts.
But I feel like
I'm a good girlfriend.
It's so central.
But to you,
I mean,
maybe,
look, I know there's different.
There's someone for everyone, and it's not like cheating and whatnot. If
he's
open
agreeing
relationship.
with it.
There's different.
It's not her fault
sure,
if he's agreeing with her.
It's kind of like, ladies, the boyfriend's
great. If you
great.
signed up for it, you signed up for it.
The boyfriend's great. He spoils you. He treats you perfectly. You get along great.
But I'm not cheating on no one.
But he cheats on you.
But I'm not cheating. An open relationship is with consent, and they know that. And they know that when they're signing up.
But here's the difference. Here's the difference.
I'm open to an open relationship.
Hold on. Here's the difference. So a girl who does she'll date a civilian guy who doesn't do she'll be fucking other men for her
I would
work.
maybe stop.
Hold on. She'll be fucking other men for her work. If he were to go out and just fuck a chick, another civilian, that would be cheating on his end.
No, he can do it if he wants. It's just that I would want him to be safe about it, because that can put my job at risk. So you're a fan of hookup
culture?
I mean,
essentially what it is.
Okay, but like, I'm not like with the people. I don't know. I like the commitment. I don't have really an issue with people doing what they want. Okay. If he wants to go do that while like, adults can do what they want.
What is commitment in your opinion?
Like, relationship, like you make a commitment.
But a relationship to me is like a commitment, and then there are like it's very specific stated boundaries, and there's self-denial. Because the person I'm with has to deny themselves all these other types of things, how they spend their time, who they spend their time with, who they share their body with, because I feel special and I want them to feel special, and I want our bond to be unique to us. And so when you're like, oh, it's commitment, it's like, well, but that's just friendship. You're describing friendship.
I wouldn't consider that friendship because I feel like if you're like with that partner, you're like living with them, it's like they're your partner, but then you guys, and it's also if it's for work, I'm not the type of person to have open relationship outside of my job. I'm not really into that. I don't get pleasure from going and being with a bunch of people. It's just like my job. So
Sure.
yeah, and honestly,
I think that's fine. But do you think the type of men who would be with you are going to have the values you want? Like, what if a guy will let you do all that stuff? What kind of values do you think he values in a woman himself?
Well, I wouldn't expect like he said, most of them are cucks if they are okay with that. But if I was to date a civilian, which I might, but I would probably just film with them or something because I think that
But if he doesn't want that,
yeah, if he doesn't want that,
what would you do?
Film with them.
But if he doesn't want to be filmed or
Then I wouldn't date
included,
him.
Okay.
all right.
Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah.
I have to. That's like my job, and I also like, you know what I mean.
Sure.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
I was just wondering, would you be comfortable if you had kids right now to be doing your job?
Well, I don't know when I'll have kids, and if I had kids right now, I would they'd be very, like, I'm 21. I'd have to be having babies at like 18. But I mean, I would be comfortable with that. It's just that almost every single content creator I know has kids. I go hang out with like the other people I know. They're like, they got a 6-year-old. They got a 6-year-old. Some of the guys I know, they have 20-year-olds. They have like so many kids, depending on how old they are. Everybody has a baby mama. Like most SWs have a kid, but
they're not married.
And some of them are married. But
Yeah.
Some of them are married. Some of them are in relationships. A lot of the time, I'm not gonna lie. Like I filmed with 4 people this week, and I think 2 of them are in. One of them's married, and one of them is in a committed relationship.
Carnal knowledge with 4 people this week.
I have no idea what that means.
Sex.
But I do
Yes.
agree with what he's saying. I'm like, as
Yeah,
well.
it's most
a
of
lot
them
of
are
people
married.
that I know that are very big content creator, like in London and stuff, and in the Netherlands, are married or having
kids.
children, and the man is just a houseman. He just lays down, get the money, doesn't care.
You keep.
So
your,
I think
your
men
life
are
person.
getting very feminine and women getting very manly at this point.
I do got to move things on a little
Yes,
bit, but
They're not
I can't
public
imagine.
about it, but most of them are married.
Going to
Yeah, I agree.
Going to Peachy here, you said that you love that Brian advocates for big labia women.
I do.
Hashtag big labia.
Why do you
Big
though?
labias matter.
I think it's
and
similar.
I think on the other flip side of that, foreskins matter too. I think that like judging a
agree.
person on their genitals
I got mine removed.
is
though.
just ridiculous. Especially when
I have a picture of it as well. I
You got
a-
labiaplasty?
And I got a picture of that. I wanted to take it home on strong water as well. Oh my god, I got pictures of that as well. I wanted to take them home as well in strong water. Yes, it would be so funny. I have pictures of that as
realize
well.
this was a
I can
thing.
send it to you
Sad.
later. You can pop it in
I
later.
did not realize that.
Sad.
No, they were so big. It was hurting me.
What? How
As
does
well. You know, if I wear like a G-string, like that lace stuff, they got stuck in between.